what's up, y'all? Alan from Blue Evolution 312 checking in. It's been a while since I made a video. I do apologize for that. Life's thrown me a couple curveballs, been busy with work, had some family stuff come up, and haven't been able to get this bad boy back to the track. The infamous slow Jeep, to try to improve upon that second, or I should say get in the 11-second quarter mile and improve upon that first time at the track. A few weeks ago. So, but that's not the point of today's video. So today, we are going to be talking about what I am doing with the blue car that the camera's sitting on right now. So I am in the process right now, literally today. We are going to tow it over to Adam over at Motorsports, where we had the most of the Jeep stuff done, or all the Jeep stuff done, I should say, in terms of that turbo charging project. If you haven't checked that out, check that on the channels. Some pretty good stuff there. But anyways, we're going to tow that over today. I'm going to call State Farm. This thing hasn't moved since last November when it caught on fire. Had a small engine fire, if you guys remember, racing in Mexico. Dumb idea there, but it happened, and now I got to deal with it. So that's the goal for today's video. So we're going to get it up to Huntley, Illinois. I'm in Arlington Heights, so it's about a 45-minute trip up there, so it's not going to be a cheap tow. And since I haven't washed it, and you guys would hate me for saying this, but I haven't washed it probably in over a year because it's a garage clean. I'm going to wash it before we bring it over there so it doesn't look like shit. So, like I said, much more to come, and this should be interesting watching me try to get this thing out of the garage by myself too, because I have to push it and not hit the door in the garage. So, let's see how this goes. As you can see, that was that's a little bit of a project. I don't know if on time lapse if it's going to look like that much of a project, but it was. Yeah, but I got it out there. This thing's filthy. Honestly, I feel bad in terms of what kind of condition it's in, but let's go take a look. See what we're working with here after sitting in a garage and not having a bath for over a year. It hasn't left the garage under its own power since last November, but even got some bird shit. Picked up this nice crack in the windshield the same night in Mexico, so between the fire, the crack in the windshield, and the big tow bill, it was not a great night. So, gotta say I still love this thing though. Still fucking love it. Just seeing it out in the sun again, dirty or not, gets me excited. But let's get it all cleaned up. I have to give it a little bit of battery power because I need to get the window up, but missing my X here too. Maybe we'll throw that on before we tow it over. Probably not, but let's get it all cleaned up and let's call the insurance company and get this thing towed over, yeah? Check back in a bit. Alright, so we are all done. So let's go see how this thing looks. I think it came out pretty good. You know, obviously I didn't go nuts on it since it's not driving, and gonna sit in the shop for the next few weeks, possibly a month or so, depending on what's wrong with it. So just a quick bath, but I gotta say, I'm gonna turn the camera around here. Old girl still cleans up well. I mean, she shines up real good for no bath in over a year, keep in mind. Wax is still holding up pretty good though, honestly. But yeah, obviously brakes are a little rusty from sitting so much in out of water, but overall, I mean, can't complain. Got a door ding right there that Adam's going to take care of me, or take care of for me, excuse me. Got a good PDR guy that helped me out on the Jeep, and then I got another one right over here as well. So let's go ahead and get State Farm called up here, and let's get this thing on a tow truck and get it out to Huntley, Illinois, over to AD Motorsports. I will check back in a bit. Peace. So the day has come. We're getting this thing towed over. This guy's been nice enough to hook it up after the first guy told me to pound sand, and that car was too low to the ground. So we'll see how this goes. Yeah, this is how the other guys did it too. Just a couple 2x4s or 2x8s, right? Yeah. Obviously tight squeeze here, but let's figure it out. There she is. It's my badass bitch. Right where that Suburban is, that's his door right there. So maybe where those EVOs are, see it? It's inside, yeah. But we can push it in, we can just drop it in the parking lot. Yeah. Alright y'all, so we've arrived. We are at AD Motorsports with the EVO. So this guy's been awesome, smooth sailing. So we'll see if we can get it off the trailer just as smoothly, and go talk to Adam and see what he's got cooking in here. He's got some new stuff. There's a Jeep right there from Minnesota. I think that thing's boosted too. Not sure if it's Whipple or Turbo. It might be Whipple. But yeah, we will check back in a bit after we get this thing off the trailer. Alright, so we are back officially. Obviously Adam from AD, sign the toe thing real quick here. What's up, man? Making my video, getting me carried away here. There we go, and I got this for you. You're done helping me out, doing a good job, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, have a good day. Yeah, thanks for doing a good job. All right, so let's try that again. So we are back at AD Motorsports, just got towed in, and Adam's out here. Welcome back, Adam. First of all, good to see you. And we're getting his first impression of the mess under the hood here.
Turbo came loose.
Yeah, and that's what I thought. So you had the 2 bolts down there that backed out.
Yeah, you can shake the turbo around, spit the gasket out, and hot fire.
You guys could see that. Yeah, so is that the oil line that officially came off then and squirted the turbo down, or is it just the passages and the...
I think it melted a line through.
Nice.
Yeah, so...
Which is crazy if I didn't have that, I'll show you what the manifold blanket and the turbo blanket look like I kept in my souvenirs. See what he thinks of these. So check these out. So that's what we got. That's what's left of those. If it wasn't for those, they would. And the bottle of water I had in the car because my dumbass doesn't have a fire extinguisher. Well, no, but I think that thing saved it, right?
Yeah, if anything, contained the fire.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully.
If it wasn't for that, I mean, fuck those things.
So this is my crazy. That's something you're gonna have to obviously, figure out how he's got it all wired up with the Hobbs switch and. Yeah, so there's 2 Walbro 255s in there. There's another one in the tank that feeds it, and it's boost activated the Hobbs switch from my understanding, but it just
okay.
Yeah, it works, but I think it could be a little bit better idle-wise, and after you do like a big half-mile pass or quarter-mile pass, and you pull up to get your time slip, it usually dies out and then gets flooded.
I see.
So almost like there's a surge of fuel pressure,
Okay, holy fucking A. Alright.
What are you thinking, buddy?
It's too early to tell.
Yeah. Still get used to this thing.
A little freaked out about the fact that the fucking turbo flew off.
Yeah, and keep in mind when I initially picked this thing up and diving at Boost and put the turbo kit on the car, we're supposed to leave for Virginia. And they were pulling it off the dyno, and it came loose the first time. They had to pull it back in, and we were late getting there to the race. But luckily, and I hadn't had a problem since, but keep in mind, maybe it has 1,500, 2,000 miles on it, on the kit.
Yeah, like the doors, I use fucking studs.
Yeah.
Bolts with nuts, and like
Makes sense.
Like 12 9 grade.
Yeah.
They're actually ARP bolts.
Yeah, and I know other people online, for the record, have had
them to hell and back. And
the same problem with this kit, though. There's been other people who had the turbo back off.
Yeah,
I know that for a fact.
I've had a customer here a couple weeks back that put a clutch on the same deal.
Yeah.
Full race kit, and I don't know why, but they supply them with bolts. Bolts on the manifolds don't work. You need studs, or at least bolt, and then nut it on the other end.
Now you had said last time that when we were doing the Jeep thing that you thought maybe the surface where the turbo and the exhaust manifold might have been warped from the heat, and that might have been the initial problem.
That will pull it.
Caused it to back off over time.
Well, the manifold's got to come off. Well, the whole thing needs to come off regardless.
Yeah.
Getting your hands in there right now and trying to get to those back bolts.
Sure.
It's fucking impossible,
Yeah, and I know this thing's a bitch to work on.
So
but honestly, man, I know it doesn't look like it, but this was a car that was in great shape. The original owner, and it's...
I'll get power washed and if she look fucking...
Now, one thing I will tell you, because we threw a bottle of water on it and then a bottle of soda, because that's all we had.
Yeah.
And so I think the soda, because I can't move the shifter side to side, so maybe the soda, the corn syrup or something, like it's like all of a sudden it's frozen.
Oh, no kidding.
So I don't know if the heat...
Oh, yeah, you can see the stickiness. Oh,
yes,
yeah, dude,
that's what I'm
totally.
guessing it had to be, right?
Oh shit, no kidding. Wow.
Yes, which is crazy, but better than the car burning down to the ground than State Farm trying to get me what a stock Evo is worth, Yeah, I told you this might be interesting.
Why in the fuck is there a hop switch?
And everybody online, for the record, when they saw it, has been asking me questions in terms of how it's hooked up.
Well, I don't mind hop switches, even though it's that's all you can use, so that's great, whatever. But you run that in line with the relay. You don't put 30 amps through a hop switch.
Yeah.
Because it will do it. Just because somebody does it doesn't mean that it's right.
Well, I know some guys online use the fuel pump controllers, those progressive rate fuel pump controllers, instead of the hop switch. By all means,
but you need it.
Yeah.
Hop switch is okay to use.
Okay.
So just power a relay with it.
Yeah.
And then the relay will move the voltage over that.
Okay.
you're not trying to power, you know what I mean, out of the battery through the hop switch into the pump.
Makes
That's
sense.
a lot of amperage going through that little thing. This thing's normally not meant to go no more than 5 amps. So
Jesus.
even at, you know, if it's rated for 15, the pump will pull 30.
Okay.
So you're not getting the voltage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just
The other thing I might need you to do is, like, I was having issues, and I've also, because there's a guy I can show you the video online with the same kit and the same turbo a couple years ago in Florida. But I think at certain times, this elbow going into the turbo collapses under boost pressure, and it almost feels like I hit fuel cut and have to get out of it and then get back in it. And so he mounted a GoPro in the engine compartment, and it was the stock intake that came with the full race kit. He ended up replacing it, and that elbow was collapsing because he was at 38 psi, I'm at 32. And so I think that's what it is, but that's the only other problem other than the fuel pressure crap. Well, and this mess, obviously.
And a little bit of a fire.
Yeah, I mean, don't worry about the fiberglass and the fire. Don't let that scare you, right?
Shit.
But depending on what's wrong with it, do you think the turbo will be okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I think too. 'Cause I literally shut it off and it was running like right away.
These turbos, even if you disconnect the line and stuff, the ball bearing ones.
Yeah.
You run it, they'll take a beating.
Okay.
Those things don't blow up. They're not quite as touchy.
Well, cool. So you say we push it in, or so? What are the plans? I know you're super busy, Adam. We can go inside and talk about it since it's hot outside.
This week is going to be a bit of a...
No, and I don't need it in a hurry. I was just more concerned about it sitting outside since it's all clean and looking good. If we could just find a corner in the garage and whenever you're ready.
Pushed in.
Yeah.
It'll get pushed in.
Yeah. So we're not leaving it out here.
Yeah.
You like it though, don't you? Even though it's not running, you're excited. I can tell. Concerned but excited. Look at that
I like
look.
the way that the wheels look.
Yeah, the brakes got a little rust, but it's certain.
Tens tend to be fat pegs, you know?
Yeah, they're okay. It was when I was running the Bridgestone, so I got the like 50% off of them, you know, and I still work there. So,
Yeah, I like
but all right, cool. Let's go inside and talk about it. Nice. We're back at the shop with Adam. We're checking out what he's got cooking here. So obviously you're still working the dealer account that brings you all the Evos in, Adam.
Yeah.
So just doing tuning and basic maintenance on them.
Local car.
Yeah.
I don't know who the owner is, but it's a business.
Is it in good shape or not?
For the video record? Yeah, sure.
Oh, rust. Yeah. Yeah, I would have to say so. Especially now that these things have been around a lot, I'm guessing there's a few people that might recognize it.
Yeah.
Nice, so we got the Trailblazer with the crazy motor build. And he went turbo or no?
No, this is NA.
So this is the NA?
It's getting it. Well, it's got a nitrous kit put on, but we had some issues with the Linga filter, if I'm saying that.
Yeah, Lingenfelter, yeah.
Yeah, they're
What's the deal there?
having issues with the boxes. Wouldn't do what we needed to do.
Okay.
So different ECU and holy shit, yeah.
Nice. What kind of nitrous setup is it?
Single fogger.
I was gonna say, okay.
But,
So is that a wet kit, the wet shot?
Kit, yeah.
Okay. So this thing, would it respond pretty well then, I'm guessing?
It did a 520 on this dyno.
Motor, all motor?
Torque, 510 horse
Damn.
on motor. What the thing makes power?
I was gonna say, it probably feels pretty good.
Yeah,
Nice, so this looks like a wiring nightmare, man.
this
Holy
is,
shit.
Well, this is out of the
This is Link.
Loom, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, Link is going in it.
Nice.
Adapting a stock harness with this.
Yeah.
With race spec, because the stock gauges are. He wanted a gauge, you know, just.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So this is
the road racing guys love that. Haltech, nice.
Yeah, one of those IQ3s.
How much does something like that run?
A little bit over $800.
That's not too bad.
But it will give you all the data.
Yeah, all the data just right in front of you while you're on the
plus
track.
Plus the stock dash at that point goes to shit, so, you know, it's not that it's plain, but
It's
kind of difficult to make some of the stuff work with it. So.
Yeah. Nice. Well, cool. Anything else exciting that I've missed over the last couple months?
We did another white one, WK1.
Okay. A white WK1 repainted or wrapped or something?
Yeah, it was repainted.
Nice, how'd that do?
615.
Single turbo like mine, 82?
Same thing, yeah. That one, it was at 10 pounds of boost. So
nice.
Yeah, WK2 makes...
I was going to say, because mine only had 6.9, did 600, remember?
8, I think we're at 8 on yours, 8.
Well, 600, and then you turned it up to 8.5 or 6, and then it made 650.
Yes.
Yeah, because I watched the video again the other day.
A little bit better flowing heads, and motor seems to be a bit better.
Yeah, and I love how everybody was
exhaust
talking shit
motor.
about the WK2 engine not being able to make it. Now you have multiple guys on stock engines going 10s on E85, by the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Give it up to my man right here. So what? Wow, we got a boneyard for motors, or is this like
that
just...
that one's out of this car original motor?
Okay.
But it's sold to somebody in Florida that's got to get shipped out.
Nice.
Subaru motor, oil pump failed.
Yeah.
Spun the rod bearings.
Typical Subaru shit.
This motor we built that a couple months ago,
Yeah.
and it sheared a rocker in half.
No shit.
Roller rocker. So pulled it out. It done like 540-ish on FP.
Black or red, probably.
No, red.
Green.
Red.
Okay, red.
On FP red at like 36 pounds, and that's all it would make. Which,
Yeah. It's not too bad given.
No,
That dyno read's pretty low.
530 something torque, so it was right there with it.
Yeah.
And valve springs were floating.
Okay.
So head came from somewhere else. Well, whatever.
Whatever.
No excuses there. The rocker blew up, so we took the motor out because we're gonna the debris went everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we gotta.
Anything salvaged or just metal? Just taking parts off and scrapping it.
Screwed up the cam bed enough to where it's enough of a.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of money in this motor, so.
Yeah. So just take it.
Just take it apart and wash it off now.
Yeah.
And put it back together versus trying to just rinse it out and put your head on it. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
Doesn't make any sense.
Now I noticed Timmy was out in his GTR. Was he at Kotzen with the GTR?
Yeah.
How'd it do?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just because those guys are so fucking fast. I mean, we've talked about it. Big budgets, right, Adam?
Big money.
Yeah.
But he had he put on a little tire on the car, which nobody else does.
Mm-hmm.
And then something happened with the traction control and cob and the way that thing is tuned. I didn't tune it, so I really can't tell you what it's exactly doing. But just from a video, it grabbed first, second, third nicely, then fourth, and then immediately as soon as shift forward, it grabbed for the fifth, and then boost went.
Yeah, fell on its face.
So he fucked up at the light. The guy, went out on him, and then he tried to.
That was his only
him
pass, right? Unfortunately.
If maybe he would have grabbed fourth, he would have had enough mile an hour because the Mustang was fast, but.
Not that I was gonna say.
It's a nitrous Mustang, so at a $150 they top out.
Okay.
So he had like a 155 on those passes that he was doing. So
yeah.
It would have.
That's an Alpha 12 car, right?
12.
That's I remember. Yeah. Well, that's cool. And what's the updates on the old Evos in the corner? Obviously, we got one left. Oh yeah. That's the Evo 4 in the corner. Is it a 2 or a 4 in the corner? 4, right?
Yeah.
That's the 4 in the corner over here.
One of those links that did a drive-by-wire and all that shit.
Okay.
The way that it was hooked up.
Yeah. Nice black Evo. Or shell. It's your shell.
Whoever pulled it in, turned off the kill switch, and it hurt one of the traces in the ECU.
So now you gotta find it, or I'm sorry, I need to get in your way.
The ECU back to link.
Yeah.
And this is our fuck up. So.
Yeah, shit happens.
It is what it is. Yeah.
It's just rushing around. Yeah.
But
nice. This thing's still cool.
It's got to get sent out for that and move that power source to a ignition switch versus a kill switch.
That makes sense. And then Timmy, obviously, with you guys being so busy, had to bring his 6 home and kind of put that on the back burner.
That is sitting at home right now.
Yeah. Now this is the, if I remember right, this is the one that you bought as a parts car to pull the motor and stuff out of.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
What's the plan with the shell, out of curiosity?
I fucking need more time to bolt it back together.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Because it's the shell looks like it's in good shape, right?
That's really the reason
the chassis
isn't going to get touched because these got to go back together.
Yeah, which is fine by the way. So it's just about trying to get the car up here so Adam could have it when he was ready. But well, cool. And then obviously the first gen, that's Timmy's too.
That's finally got a
Turbo Timmy's a lucky enough guy to have quite a few cars that are fast.
He's sick of it.
So getting tired of them breaking and not going anywhere like me, right? Spend more time sitting there than going anywhere. What are we doing with this one right here? The black one? Is it? Oh, that's Tim's right there. Looks good. I don't recognize it so clean, man. Usually on Instagram it's filthy.
Yeah, it's usually filthy if it's running.
So right now these guys just shipped the trans out. I was talking to Adam earlier off camera. Back out to SHR for a refresh and to get it back in a few weeks. You said, Adam?
Hopefully the beginning of next week.
Cool. And then you guys are gonna obviously have it back at the track and give it one last shot if it holds together. Yeah. Yeah.
See if we're wasting our time with this.
See if it'll hold the power on the dyno if there's any issues.
Going back, the whole thing was we wanted to see drive.
Yep.
Pull to 82 and do a before and after kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, we never got to before.
Yeah.
So we put the trans in it on the dyno. Then we built. We had a local company.
Try. Give it a shot, basically.
Piece of trans together, which lasted all of 15 miles.
15 miles. Wow.
And,
so that just goes to show you that it's no joke trying to get these things to hold power.
Just every asshole can build a trans,
Yeah.
And this was, a reputable company that does transmissions.
I bet he was pretty shocked when you told him 15 miles later it was done.
Yeah. Well, it's one thing if somebody does it as a favor, it's another when you're paying $10 for it and it shits itself that fast. You get a little upset.
Yeah. And for the record, for everyone out there, we're talking about the Jeep down in Australia that's went fast recently and just set the world record that was recently broke by a guy in Kansas City. But either way, that's the record that everyone's talking about. That's what we're chasing, which currently is like I think a 10.6 or ish. 10.5 something.
Yeah, so the boys keep getting faster and faster. So
yeah, you got those guys.
Yeah, obviously the motors will do a shit ton of power on these things without too many issues. Just the rest of the driveline seems to be a complete pile of shit. So.
Yeah. And for the record, if anybody's calling it the track cock, I guess they're calling it, the drivetrain parts aren't interchangeable. I guess the transmission housing is different, some other stuff, so the parts aren't going to be interchangeable, of course, which is
held off on releasing that thing for so long with a good reason.
Yeah, but we're already trapping faster than that thing. Only at 6.9
pounds.
Trapped 116 is what they do an 11.6 at 116 is what they're rating it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so once we get the thing launching a little harder.
Get out of the gate, better than by all means.
Yeah.
Like I said, like we're talking off camera, we're doing mid 11 seconds at 119ish, 120. So
yeah.
The whole track clock. Yeah, it's just the good thing is that it's got a warranty.
Exactly.
What is it? What do they go for nowadays? Those things?
They're supposed to be 85,000 starting plus options, so it'll be well over 100.
They're probably going to whore them out, like not whore them out.
Dealer markup for sure.
For a ride, like they did with the Hellcats, and now they can't give those fucking things away.
Yeah, exactly. But there'll be huge dealer markup for sure on those things. But all right, y'all, we're gonna let Adam go. I'm gonna head home in Mad Max, the badass Jeep that this guy built too, that's tearing up the streets, eating fucking Toyota Priuses on a daily basis. So we'll be back with him sooner than later next week here. And I think we'll talk about the plans for the car. We talked off camera for the record, off camera about what we could do options wise and the type of racing that I wanted to do. But I'm leaning towards road racing. That'll be your hint. And the turbo on the car is not a road racing turbo, if anyone knows what an 8374 is rated at. So not a road racing turbo. So much more to come. That's your hint. I want to thank Adam again, who I'm still getting used to my little stick here. But I want to thank Adam again, and we'll check back in with him next week at AD Motorsports outside of Chicago.